I took the time to do a little bit of soul searching on this topic because it's not easy, whether when I was a teacher having this conversation about what makes a great teacher or real estate agent, they're hard questions because sometimes it's just something you know when you see it. So, starting there, get to talk to this person that you're considering hiring. If you're listing a house, obviously it's a lot of money. And so you want to find somebody that you feel comfortable with. And I don't know how else you could do this other than to spend some time with them. Typically, if you are looking to sell a house, it's going to start with a consult of just having them over to see what your house is worth. And hopefully, during that time, you can kind of get a sense of whether that person is patient, is giving you the kind of energy that you're looking for. Because there is no one right or wrong answer in terms of like what you're looking for. You may like somebody who just gets to the point and doesn't do like a lot of small talk. And there's other people I meet that clearly want to build a bigger connection than that, and that's fine. All these things in between are fine. So having that person over and seeing if they're connecting with you in a way that makes sense is priority number one. Now you could get into other things, right? Like excuse me, I'm getting over COVID here. So my throat's a little off. You could look at how many houses they sell as a buyer's agent or a listing agent, because some people only specialize in one or the other. So what are their numbers looking like? You could just ask them directly how many houses they sell a year. Is that a number that's comfortable? Now, I've actually had conversations with friends where it's turned where they're like, I don't want to work with somebody who's too busy. So there's this line that people think that you're not going to be available as an agent that I have to like be cognizant of, that I'm always telling people I'm not too busy to not help you. And this is a very sincere concern for us. But as a consumer, as a client, you do want somebody who's probably in production. There's a lot of real estate agents out there, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because they're new or they don't know how to get their business going, but you are looking for somebody, in my humble opinion, that has experience. And if they don't, what are they telling you? How are they going to find the answer for you when they don't know what to do? This is a real problem in the industry. Unfortunately, the bar to becoming a real estate agent is very low. And so, what you can do to protect yourself as a client is to get an idea of how busy are they? Are they too busy? Probably not. If they're not busy enough, well, that's good for you because you'll get a lot of attention, hopefully. But how can you discern that they have a network of people that are going to support them? True story, real quick. I had an agent once on the other side of the transaction. That means he wasn't in my company. I did not know this person. He asked me to mentor him through the transaction. Of course, I ended up doing all the work as the person who is more experienced, and this is not a great position to be in. If you're hiring somebody to help you, I would just feel horrible finding out later that they were using the other agent. That means that that could have been twisted on me. That there's a whole thing we could go into here. Now, how could have that person known that that was happening? Well, they could have checked this person's reviews. They didn't have any. They didn't have any experience selling real estate. So this person could have just done a couple of quick things to find out that this person was extremely inexperienced, did not have a mentor, did not have anybody to help them through the process. Of course, as the co-op agent, that means I'm on the other side of the transaction. I made it go as smoothly as possible, but I didn't represent the buyer. So there are maybe, I mean, I hope that person got the best for them, of course, but it wasn't my responsibility to make sure that they were taken care of. Were there complaints later? Yeah, because that person just had absolutely no idea what they were doing, and I'm honestly shocked I knew about it. I have a little post-it note here just to keep me on track. So we've talked about experience. Maybe you want somebody who takes charge. We've talked about rapport. These are sort of the main things that I can think of that are important to you. So, in conclusion, I just thought, well, what are some things that people have said about me? I thought maybe that would be helpful for you to know what are the qualities that have stood out to other people that they would remark on later. If you go to my Google My Business page or my Facebook page, you will see my reviews. And this was just an idea I had that I was like, well, if these are the things people are pointing out, then they must be the qualities that they want in a real estate agent. So I'm going to run through these as fast as I can. People have told me that I'm asking great questions, that I was helpful with priorities. We've talked about communication a lot, but the key to that is timeliness. How would you know that someone's going to respond to you timely? I don't know. I think you would just have to ease that out at the beginning to see how they respond to you. People are looking for hardworking and patient real estate agents, people that know how to simplify the process. Um, I've had people tell me that they like that I've taken the time to get to know them and learn or explain the pros and cons. So a big thing that I offer to people when we're house shopping together is I will tell you the concerns that I have. I'm not here to sell you that particular house. I'm here to help you find the best house for you. Other comments were having a network of other professionals that you might need when needed. People like agents that obviously know how to get the paperwork done. That should just be really basic, but honestly, you guys, it's not when someone's new, they might not have any idea. I don't know how you can screen for that, but honestly, it's such a big deal that is like something I'd be very concerned about as a consumer. Um, some people have said that they like that I offer staging, timing the market, knowledgeable about houses. People come from other careers before they become real estate agents. Again, I think you would just have to get in there with them to find out how they know about houses. They don't have to be contractors. In fact, they're not supposed to be. And then I think we talked about the nice and polite things. So these are some attributes that have been very kindly shared with me from my past clients. I hope that helps you think about like what you're looking for in an agent. As always, if you have any questions about real estate in general or how I could help you, anything with the selling and buying, I specialize in residential real estate on the West Metro side of Minneapolis. Thank you for joining me to the end. Have a great day.